Hello, this is Lee. Welcome again to another video where I look through my collection of digital versatile discs and examine some of them. Now, the following will not actually be reviews, because these are DVDs that I've not watched in full. It may seem strange, I have a lot of digital versatile discs and I haven't actually watched all of them. But I know that the content within them is very good, so I can only judge what I've seen. This one I purchased a few years ago through the Smart Mark Video is a Sara Del Rey Best of collection. Sara Del Rey, the Queen of Wrestling, as she was known at the time. This collection contains a large number, as you can see, of matches. Many of them are from the Shimmer promotion, which at the time were out of print. They can be found in other places. And many other matches from a wide variety of promotions. Chikara is listed here, Remix Pro. Let's see. IWA Mid-South, AAW. AAW was a promotion that often did a show right before Shimmer at the Berwyn Eagles Club in the Chicagoland area of Illinois. Let's see. C4, LWA, AIW, ACW. Yes, there's just a great many matches here. Sara Del Rey, a very impressive wrestler, whether she is playing a hero or a villain. She's very well conditioned. She looks like a fighter. She acts like a fighter. She has a sensitive side, but for the most part she fights as if this is her job, this is her work. This is what she lives for, is to compete and to dominate her opponents. And she's often bested by others, but she always gives it her all and is very impressive. I think if I held the Joshi women, the Japanese women, as the best professional wrestlers overall in the world, I would say that Sara Del Rey is the Western equivalent of them, if you will. And the real-life Sarah is now a trainer for the WWE in the NXT, I believe. They call it the Developmental Territory Women. The first woman who trains women wrestlers. Before that, they were trained by men. And most of these women learn to wrestle by wrestling with other men, and then wrestling with other women. But I feel that even if she has retired from the public life of a professional wrestler, her influence will continue to be felt. Her style will still continue to influence others as she trains them, and hopefully they're allowed to express themselves and to be as versatile as the male equivalents in their entertainment sport. This particular DVD has so many matches on it. One of the standout matches I think I saw, and this is not everyone's cup of tea, but Claudio Castagnoli, I probably said that wrong, I apologize, who's known as Antonio Cesaro in the WWE. Anyway, he's a very large man. In the Chikara promotion, there is a match where he and Sara Del Rey go toe-to-toe, and it is quite a mismatch at first, because Claudio is a very well-built, powerful, and strong fighter, and Sara Del Rey, despite being very, very strong, is a woman with the less upper body strength and just simply outmatched by this man. But she does her best to fight him and gives him quite a challenge, I will say. So, intergender matches are not for everyone, but it is possible for such a match to be put on and to be entertaining and not grotesque or whatever. So there are many other matches on here. Versus Natty Neidhart, known as Natalia in WWE, cheerleader Melissa, Daisy Hayes, Sarah Stock, known as Sarita in TNA, Amazing Kong, or Awesome Kong, or Karma, depending on which promotion. Portia Perez, very small and very evil character, but very memorable. Misty Haven, I'm not familiar with her. MsChif, one of my favorite wrestlers. Let's see. Haley Hatred, of course. Jessica James. Daphne, of course, from WCW and TNA. Very legendary, now retired wrestler. Madison Eagles. Toshi Uematsu, who is a villainous Japanese wrestler close to retirement, if I've heard, who also appeared in the Joshi Mania. Icarus, I have not seen this match. Mike Quackenbush from Chikara. Kana. I heard a rumor that Kana was going to the WWE. That would be amazing. Well, Kana is another of my favorite Japanese wrestlers. A little bit later generation than Manami Toyota, but very talented, and she is not afraid to change her image and look to expand different ways. I can say more about these individual wrestlers, but Mercedes Martinez, very good wrestler, very strong woman. Allison Danger, of course, legendary co-founder of Shimmer. Mickey Knuckles, yes, hardcore wrestler. Ariel, yes. Partner with Nikki Rocks in many tag team matches. Let's see. Yes, quite a good roster. Just looking at those names. Even though I haven't seen all the matches, I'm very looking forward to seeing this. So if I ever finish it, I'll certainly be happy to give a review and share my thoughts. But already I'm very impressed. There's actually 3 DVDs on the set. I actually had to get a different case because the original case, I just didn't like the way it was put together. But this is a newer case that holds all the discs, I think, better. So for a few dollars, you can get a better case. This looks like it was very cheaply produced, but it's the content that matters. Well recommended so far, so far. Let's see now. What else? Oh, yes. This one, this is not a review because I haven't finished this one either. This one is called Women of Honor. What a title. This is from ROH, Ring of Honor, which recently has been on television. This is an independent promotion that has been on and off of television. If WWE is the top company in the world of wrestling, certainly in North America, TNA would be the second, but by quite a distance. This is almost like comparing software, Microsoft and Apple. Neither company, of course, I have any stake in, but just think about WWE is at the top, and TNA is down here, and then Ring of Honor is like down here. Well, Ring of Honor just has had a steady fan base through live events, through DVDs, through internet pay-per-views. At times they were on television, they were off television for many years, and now they're back again. Some say that they won't last long, but I don't have any inside information there. If someone knows, they can tell me. But Ring of Honor has, of course, been a male promotion, largely focusing on smaller wrestlers, kind of an X Division style, influenced by Japanese wrestling, certainly. They also have a women's division, and it's, of course, much smaller than some other promotions, but they do their best, and there was enough content from their female talent, they were able to put together a DVD to showcase their talents. So this is a variety of matches, including Shimmer title matches. Ring of Honor had a long-standing agreement with Shimmer that they could defend titles and have talent come on the show to wrestle for both promotions. They were sister promotions. I don't know if that's still the case, but it certainly was the case for many years. This is the only DVD of its kind. The other Shimmer or women Ring of Honor ROH women matches can be viewed either on some kind of video on demand or as part of a regular Ring of Honor show. Now, the Ring of Honor that's on television, I don't believe has had any women's matches yet. Veda Scott, who is a wrestler who appeared in Shimmer for a good number of years, appears as a valet or manager, but I don't think she has wrestled yet. But so far, I would find a lot of promise in this. And of course, Ring of Honor is not necessarily family-friendly like Shimmer, so there's sometimes some bad language, some bloody matches. But overall, I would say that the quality is very good because we're talking about very many of the same talents, maybe the same trainers, similar fans. So even though these are women on an otherwise all-male show, they do their best to spotlight their talents. Since they are a division, of course, there are fewer women, and so each woman has to pull more weight, perhaps. But I'll certainly, when I am able to watch more of these, give you more of my views. So, that's that for now. I also have a MsChif DVD. She's produced many DVDs of her older matches where she played more of a villainous character. As time has gone on and she's had more injuries, she's had to change her style a bit. Very talented woman. Her personal life is very interesting too. She's a scientist. She was in recent years married, is having children. Of course, she's an ordinary person, doing extraordinary things. But as a hobby, as a second career, she's been a wrestler. And just created a very interesting character. And these are some of her older matches. The visual quality on them is somewhat poor in places. It depends on what was available at the time. There's some smaller venues. But I must give her credit for such a memorable character. How many women would create this screaming, witchy, banshee, goth character? And she's not, dressed in a bikini. She's out there with a green hair and spikes, and it reminds me of wrestlers like Bull Nakano or Luna Vachon, who were not afraid to hide their natural femininity to become a character. And that's not to say that they're not feminine, but to become the character without conceding to certain standards of beauty. In other words, just to create that character and to tell that story, and often to put over, as they say, the person they're fighting. Because if they defeat someone, you feel sorry for that person. You really do. Of course, if they are beaten by that person, you know that they slew a monster, because she plays a monster. And later on, of course, in the Shimmer tradition, she becomes more of a nice monster, a good monster, but still a monster. So she does crazy things still sometimes, screaming at people for no reason, spitting green acid in their faces, but very memorable. So I'll continue watching this. There's many other DVDs that MsChif has put out. I'm not sure if she's retired for good now, but if she has, she certainly left quite a legacy behind, and I look forward to seeing her other matches I perhaps haven't experienced yet. Some of these are from Shimmer and some are from other sources. Well, that's all for now. Thank you for your kind attention, and I hope to do many more videos in the future. So, I will bid you